In 100 years, the sun will destroy us, unless we escape. What if I told you, humanity only has 100 years left to survive, unless we leave the solar system? It sounds like science fiction. But it's not. Have you ever wondered where we really are in this vast universe? Earth, our beautiful blue home to over 8 billion people, is just a tiny planet orbiting a burning star, the Sun. And that solar system? It's nothing more than a speck in the Milky Way galaxy. We've always believed the Sun would be eternal, always shining, always stable. But the truth is, nothing lasts forever. The Sun is just an average star, and it's entering the final chapters of its life. Not tomorrow, not next year, but second by second, it's changing. And with it, so is Earth's future. Every day, the Sun burns hotter. Its radiation grows stronger. Solar flares become more frequent, threatening our power grids, satellites, and even the fragile ecosystems we rely on. We're living in the calm before the storm. And if we do nothing, humanity will be faced with one terrifying question. Stay, and be wiped out. Or leave, and search for a new home. So, how exactly would we leave the solar system? Right now, the fastest spacecraft ever built is NASA's Parker Solar Probe, clocking in at around 690,000 kilometers per hour, incredibly fast. But it's not fast enough. Because escaping the solar system isn't just about breaking free from Earth. You have to escape the Sun, the gravitational anchor of everything in our system. And that's tricky. The solar system itself is moving, orbiting the Milky Way at 828,000 kilometers per hour. So to truly leave, we must outpace that motion and the Sun's massive gravitational grip. You might ask. If the solar system is moving that fast, why don't we see the Sun drifting away when we launch rockets from Earth? Because everything, our bodies, the Earth, the planets, the Sun, is moving together. It's like sitting in a sealed car going 100 kilometers per hour, inside, you feel still. But outside, you're hurtling through space. The same is true for our solar system. So how do we escape? To leave Earth's gravity, a spacecraft needs to reach about 40,000 kilometers per hour. But to break away from the Sun's gravity, from Earth's position, you'd need at least 150,000 kilometers per hour. That's called the solar escape velocity. It's difficult, but not impossible. Parker's solar probe isn't heading out of the system, it's diving toward the Sun for research. But thanks to gravitational assists, it reached speeds of nearly 690,000 kilometers per hour. If redirected outward, it could potentially exit the solar system in just a few decades, instead of thousands of years like Voyager 1. Voyager 1, by comparison, is moving at just 61,000 kilometers per hour. It took over 45 years to leave the solar system. And even now, it's still faintly affected by the Sun's distant pull. Which raises another critical point, even at massive speeds, our destination remains unimaginably far. So what happens once we do leave the Sun's gravity? The answer, we keep going. Forever, unless something stops us. This is called inertial motion. In the vacuum of space, with no friction or resistance, a spacecraft will travel at the same speed indefinitely, unless it's pulled by another gravitational force. That's the physics. But the real challenge? Even with all this speed, it could still take tens of thousands of years to reach even the nearest star. And that's where we leave off. In the next episode, we'll explore the journey beyond. Where could humanity go? How long would it take? And could we truly survive, and rebuild, on a new world? Hit subscribe. Because what's coming next may change how you see our future forever.